Hey you guys, okay, so a lot of you wanted to see the unboxing of the Glowforge, and a couple weeks ago when I got my Pro, I totally forgot to show you guys. So this is kind of a redo, and I actually got a replacement for my basic, and so I'm going to show you how to set it up, because if you can follow some simple instructions, it is so easy. So first I'm gonna just flip the camera around and show you the box. Now, I already had taken it out of the box and just set it on my table in my office because the box is big and it's like kind of clunky, and that was probably something you guys didn't necessarily want to watch anyways, but I'm going to show you the box. And then the one thing that I had trouble with on my first one is the darn handles on the side. So I'm going to show you how to get those off and how they were supposed to be removed, because I think I broke my first ones. But okay, so I'm gonna flip this over. So there is the box that it came out of. Now it is super huge. So the Glowforge just sits right in there, and it had those pieces just on top of it, and then that plastic wrapped around it. Okay, so fairly simple, there's not much. It was wrapped in these black straps that you just cut, and then it has these cardboard things on the edges, and I do not think you need to keep these, but you do have to keep everything else just in case you need to ship it back for warranty purposes and all that kind of stuff. That is my other box that my old basic needs to go into. And so so when you take off the top just, this is the top, it just comes off, but these handles are going to be, there's 4 of them, 2 on each side, and they are in this hole like that, and they're locked. So what you need to do is grab this tab and open them up, and then remove this whole piece, or this top won't come off. That was the one thing that I had problems with. I thought it just was gonna come up, and it didn't. And so you need to take these handles off, and then this tape on the side needs to be cut across the bottom, and then the top will lift up. So if you can do that, then you're golden. You can get that top off. And then, excuse my messy kitchen. Again, 7 kids home all the time with me and my husband. So, okay, so now we are in one of my offices, and I'm gonna have my niece hold the phone, and then I'm gonna walk you through how you set up your Glowforge. Now, it'll say right on the machine, to turn on this magic button, go to setup.glowforge.com. So that's all you need to do, is go right to this website, and it's gonna bring you up to a, or bring you to a website. Let's see if I can do this with my other hand, that literally says unboxing your Glowforge. And it will walk you through every single step. You know, you wanna check if there's any damage. With the replacement, I did not get the second box, but normally if you just get one, you'll get the big box with your Glowforge, and then you'll get a smaller box with your crumb tray and your accessories like your cord and your hose and stuff. So that's what it looks like when it's all shipped to you. Again, it shows you, I skipped that part on my first one, so that's why I kind of busted my handles. So we're just gonna jump right down to opening up the top. So I am going to, oh wait, you just want to flip that around. So, okay, so the first thing you want to do is we need to take the orange tape off. Now you want to keep all of the orange things. I don't even think you have to keep the orange tape, but I do, because just to be on the safe side. So you want to open it up, and then the first thing it tells you to do is to remove this foam block. So you want to open up the front and remove this front foam block, and try not to break it as you move it out. Okay, so just set that aside. Again, you need to keep all of the pieces. Then the next thing is remove these knobs. So if you can see over here, there's little orange knobs underneath the laser arm, and you want to just untwist these guys and take them off. So like that on both sides. And again, keep everything. Okay, so remove those. And then you want to look on the back of this and take off this top piece to see the laser head in there. And now we can remove this back foam piece carefully because it's got the laser head in it. And set that aside. Okay, and now it says you can remove the orange tape from the laser. So that's this piece right here.
Need to go.
And you want to be careful because it's attached to the ribbon. So you want to remove that carefully. Then it says to remove this orange clip. So you just want to take that down like that. Again, set it aside, and we're going to keep all of the pieces. And then there's these little strips back here, and we're going to take these off. So now the laser arm can move freely. And then on the website it says if you have a Pro, it has a few other things to do. And then normally you would open your accessory pack, which has your crumb tray and stuff like that in it. I obviously don't have that, but I do have the crumb tray from the other machine that they had me keep. So this is my one that I had. So this is the crumb tray. You want to make sure this flat piece goes in the back and this handle-like piece goes in the front. And in the Glowforge on the back, there's going to be little grooves that the tray sits in right back here. And so you can feel when those go into place. So you want to set this in and then just kind of wiggle it around and make sure it's set into those grooves. And that seems good. And then, okay, so now we want to attach the laser head. So we're going to grab it out of here, and you want to make sure you only touch the black parts, that you don't, there's lenses down here and the mirror on the side, or the lens on the side. You don't want to touch those. So just hold it on the black part. And then it says to remove this piece. So we're going to remove that. And then we're going to attach it to the ribbon. Now this is what you're going to need to do often, because we need to take this guy off when we clean the fan in the back, and I'll have other videos on that. But you'll get really familiar with this ribbon. So you're just going to take the ribbon, snap it into the back like that until you hear the click, and then you're going to set it on the, I don't even know what this is called, the little tray thing. And it's a magnet, so it's going to snap into place. And then you guys, that's pretty much it. I'm just going to make sure we have all of the steps done. You want to make sure this slides nice and easily when it's off, and then that's it. So you can close this up, and then we're going to make sure it works. So I'm going to plug in the power cord. And my power cord was the one that was with my other one. Can you reach it on the side? Perfect. And then I'm going to attach my my hose. So this part is a little tricky. Now, you want to make sure that this laser arm, when it's off, is all the way pushed back, and your printer head is all the way to the left. That's kind of its home position. And then you're going to shut the lid and then turn on the thing in the back. Now, sorry, when it first starts, you're going to see these bubbles in the laser, and that is totally normal after shipping. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be a few minutes until that settles down. You will not have that every time you start. It's just because the machine was, you know, thrown around in the FedEx truck. So you're going to have those bubbles, totally fine. it'll settle down, and then that's it. Now the machine is on and I am ready to print. So you guys, literally, what was that? I don't even know, 10 minutes, maybe, not even, and I'm ready to print. So it's literally that easy. Oh yeah, so when you first start, this button is gonna glow teal, and that means it needs to connect to a Wi-Fi or internet signal, and it'll tell you how to do that right on the website. So basically you just go and you hook it up to your Wi-Fi. It also works on a cell phone hotspot. I did that for like 5 months. I ran my basic. We just got Wi-Fi here probably a month ago, and so I ran my my machine completely off my cell phone hotspot. So that also works. But yeah, so you just connect it to your internet, and you guys, you're set to go. So that's it.